Time now for those are the backups, right? The caretakers.
right.
Now time for the backup supremes.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite categories.
A little
each
bit
year
more
because
here.
It's like, oh, you're a backup, but wait, there might be a little bit more. And so you've got 4 quarterbacks in this tier, and I'll let you go through the 4 quarterbacks that you have.
The 4 quarterbacks in this tier, the backup supremes. And what I mean by backup supremes is they got a little more than just like your backup. They have some physical attributes that you'd go, whoa, that's like a starter that you can do that there. It might be running, it might be throwing, it might be arm angles, whatever, right? But there's some things there to go, wow, like I like that about the player. Joe Flacco, he's a backup supreme. Malik Willis, Green Bay Packers, backup supreme. Jameis Winston, I'm going to put in the backup supreme category for sure. And Marcus Mariota. Those 4 right there. Again, are there some limitations there with all of them through an extended period of time? Yes. Okay. Right? Like Marcus Mariota, you can look at it and I can go, man, the way he runs and he throws the ball well, but it's this, okay, so those are the things you like, but then you go, all right, so what's the negative? Well, every throw is the same throw. He has no sidearm. He has no different arm angles, right? You could see a curl route and go, boom, he throws a curl route, boom, right on time, boom. Next play you go, wait, there's an underneath defender, but he's open. Just drop it over him, right? Oh, he doesn't do that because he throws the same ball every throw. So his throwing over time gets kind of exposed as not being next level to be a starter, right? That's what it is. But he comes in and he can do things and run the offense, and he can make some plays, busy as he can. He can rip off a 50-yard run, and he does have a strong arm to be able to go like, hey, you're going deep. I could throw it 60 for a touchdown to Terry McLaurin, right? So that's what you look at there. Jameis Winston, we know his arm is super talented. I think this is the 3rd year in a row, I'll say, with Jameis Winston, if you watch his highlights, you'll go, is this one of the best players in football? But if you watch his lowlights, you'll go, is he still in the NFL? I don't know, right? So there's a little bit of that. You just don't trust him game after game after game to take care of the football and do the little things to keep your team in a good position at times. But he can have some games where you'd go, hey, you're a backup quarterback. We're playing a pretty good team today. We can unleash the Kraken and run the whole offense, and you can be aggressive and might be able to pull this out and win it with some of your awesome throws down the field and doing all that, right? So that's what I mean by this. Backup supremes with issues. Malik Willis, to me, is a guy that still has untapped potential and is going up in a big way. He is. You saw that last year. There's a reason Jordan Love kept rushing back from injury because he kept going, I'm seeing this guy practice, and he can throw lasers all over the field. And when he runs during a game on Sunday, he can really run. Like, it's scary how good of a runner he is. So Jordan Love was like, yep, I'm ready, coach. I'm ready to go. What? You're still limping. Nope, I'm ready to go, coach. Don't worry. So Malik Willis, though, yes. Again, another guy where I go, he can make some wow throws, he can make some wow runs, but he just doesn't do it all consistent yet. But it's all going in the right direction. You saw that last year. It got better every time he went in the game. And that was a great trade by Green Bay. And then there's Joe Flacco. And do I really have to say it with Joe Flacco? We know. He could go 12 for 12 for 280 yards, and you could go, look at that arm, look at those spirals, oh my gosh. And then the next 12 dropbacks, you could go, he fumbled 3 times, he threw 3 interceptions, and 3 other passes should have been intercepted, and they were dropped, right? So that's what I mean. But he could have a hot day, just like all of them, and you could sit here and go, I don't know, he's 35 for 40 for 420 today and 3 touchdowns. Like, that's amazing. So it's a little bit of like, there's some real greatness in their talent. There's inconsistencies in how they play the game. And I'm not sure if anybody, I think they all are who they are except for Malik Willis. He's the one where I think can kind of continue to get better, get polished, get consistency, and maybe break through as a true NFL starter here one day.
Well, if you're listening and not seeing on the screen here, that's the first time that Joe Flacco has been in your countdown since 2019, so it really is a throwback here. Jameis and Marcus were not in last year, and Malik Willis in for the first time now into the pyramid.
Well, Flacco made it last year, right? Flacco made it last year. No, I mean we just showed the 224. Oh. He was number 37.
Oh.
You guys don't look at the graphics or the things we put on the screen.
Except for that, it's the first time he's been in it since 2019. That's all right. No, it's all right.
Man, Pete just killed you right there.
It's a game that we call Find the Error.
It's called Ahmed
Pete
on
does it
live
perfect.
podcast.
No, he screwed all of us. He screwed Gabby and Emily back there. Pete set us up right there.
Oh, he is
Thanks for
on the
calling us
list
out.
as Joe. You hit him in last year's list as Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's what it was.
I just want to make sure you were paying attention to that whole thing. This is such
You
a
had me thinking. I was literally like, wait, didn't I have Joe Flacco in there last year?
Actually, he's been in every year. No, I don't know that. I don't know actually at this point. I don't know what's true and what's not. No. But yeah. Okay. All right. So forget all that stuff. Anyway, don't even worry about that. I love this group because it is like all four of these quarterbacks are in the same tier, but they're also wildly different. It's like Marcus Mariota, low ceiling but low floor.
Yep.
Jameis Winston is just like can make the wow plays. It's like him and Joe Flacco are kind of similar in that.
Exactly.
And then
they
you got
are.
Malik Willis, who's his own guy that is exciting to watch. And last year you saw some of that stuff, and you're like, dang, maybe he will turn out to be
I know.
something. In
I
the league
wouldn't.
here.
I'm not giving up on him. That's for sure. There's things you see there to go. That's starting caliber type of talent. Now it's the other stuff and behind the scenes and all that. Hopefully that all goes in the right direction. But he's in a good spot, like we talk about with backups all the time. If he does get in, he's got some coaches around him and some players around him to show his utmost abilities and have that scene for everybody to see. When we're watching on Sundays.
All right, let's go rapid fire here.
Yeah.
Each of these quarterbacks, if you were to pinpoint one superpower for all of them, what is a superpower for these four quarterbacks?
Mariota's his speed.
Okay.
Winston, it's his aggressive nature, ability to foot the ball into a tight window, right, and be fearless that way, which is a superpower. It is. I mean, he like we talked about, he makes plays where you just go, that's superstar-ish. They're going to win the game because he made 3 or 4 superstar-ish plays, right? And we saw that on TV. Flacco would be the same thing. Malik Willis has got a little bit of both, really. Malik Willis, man, that was the one thing going back to watch him too. I mean, his arm, powerful. The amount of arm angles he has is impressive. So overall, I would say Malik Willis's ability to play backyard football would be his superpower as he continues to grow within the pocket and do those things too. But you saw the way he ran last year.
Oh, yeah.
And the way he can get out of the pocket and make some throws that way. And then, again, he's not perfect in the pocket, but when it all lines up the right way and he's in the pocket, makes a good decision, he will make some throws and some plays where you just go, man, that was legit right there. That was a missile. Like, that was a high-level throw. So I think that would be the breakdown of those four right there.
All right, we updated the graphic. You made us go back to work here.
Good,
Chris.
good.
But we got it now. Jameis was on last year. Flacco was on last year. We don't want to forget last year, even though some things were unforgettable about it. All right, this is a good question by Pete here. You're a playoff team who lost its starter on December 1st. Who would you take to lead your team down the stretch?
Woo, man. Playoff team.
We've seen Joe Flacco do it into the playoffs.
I know.
Quite well. I mean, didn't win.
But that's
but
like
then
Joe
did it-
stresses
until
me
the
out.
playoffs.
I mean,
until
if
the
you
playoffs.
remember during that playoff run, remember I kept going, they got to rein them
With
in.
Joe, yeah.
Remember that kept going, rein them in.
Totally.
It was a running joke between me and Devin McCourty on Football Night in America. He would laugh because I was like, I'm telling you, he's going to throw 7 interceptions in one of these games.
Even with that, though, he was the better of the regular season quarterbacks for the Browns until the playoffs hit.
Wow. I don't know. I really want to say Malik Willis. I really do because I think he has the most potential, right? But I don't know.
But at this point, you just gotta kind of.
I know.
Although I guess if you lost your starter until the playoffs begin, so you gotta keep winning here. You gotta keep pace.
It's trust tree a little,
Yeah.
right? And that's where you go like, hey, Mariota's played a lot of football. He'll know how to take care of the football, do that. He'd probably be the one I trust the most.
Yeah.
He would be. I'm telling you, though, Malik Willis is in the running. From what I saw last year with Malik Willis, I would say it's really close. But I will give Mariota the edge there just because of experience. Yes, his ability to run the ball does help out, just like a Malik Willis. And, yeah, maybe I just trust him in the pocket a little bit more right now with more reps than I do with Malik Willis.
You're going to be looking at the pyramid next year.
That could be
like,
one.
Why is Malik Willis on the base of the pyramid? He should have been mid-pyramid or higher, maybe.
He
Who
might be
knows?
one of those guys where we get like 2 weeks from now and I'm going to go, man, I should have had Malik Willis like 5 spots up.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know
yeah.
what I was thinking, right?
Well, the thing is, we might not even know. He might not play at all this year.
No, that's the problem with a lot of these backups. And I do take that into account sometimes in some years to just go like, yeah, this guy played last year. This guy hasn't played in 2 years. and it's hard not to sway and go, well, I'm going to go with the guy I've seen play a little bit over the other guy, right? That could be a tiebreaker there at times.
Put that block of the pyramid in. The backup Supremes are part of the Simms pyramid, yet to be named.
Yo, homies, what's up? Thanks for watching Chris Simms Unbuttoned. And just because the weather's warm doesn't mean football ain't still on our brains right here.
We are still working, so smash that subscribe button. We got all the training camp news, preseason news, everything up until kickoff night.
Thanks for watching. And again, remember to hit that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.